So sometimes, actually quite often, parents might find them not in an ideal situation, like they don't have the option to choose the school or the teacher, and they have to stick with the traditional educational system, maybe not with the kindest teachers. So what they can do as parents within their family, maybe, what would be your advice to still have help their child to thrive, to be resilient, and to build those skills that you were talking about?
Okay. I think in these situations, which I think happen very frequently, right? There are three things to do. Number one, to teach the child to react differently. So to say, let's say, this is our homework. Do we have our homework done? Yes, objectively, we have done it. That's one. Number two is to say, to treat the sort of teacher's attitude towards you differently, like to keep yourself in check. Am I doing my job right? Like, am I doing the academical job in the class? And am I following the classroom rules? Being respectful, not being loud, sitting in my seat, doing my job. If I'm answer this question yes, then ask for the third thing, right? Say, you just have to, you have to keep checking in with yourself. Are you doing your homework? Yes. Are you doing your academic work, and are you following the classroom rules? Yes. And to sort of buffer the value that a teacher is also a person, and it might not be about you, but the teacher might be having a difficult day, or maybe that's just the teacher's general attitude towards life, to be angry at life, right? And that to treat it like, yeah, but she's just a different person from me, and kind of, again, to create a little bit of sort of distance, without being disrespectful, but sort of like, so objectively at home, my grades are okay, right? Because usually most mainstream schools grade the work. So my grades are okay. I submit my homework, and in class, I'm doing what I'm asked. And number three is that it's my teacher's character, right? I'm a good child. She's a good person, but she's just a little bit out there, and that's fine. We're just two different people. But as long as I keep my work in check and my behavior at school is okay, then there's nothing for me to worry. And important to know that the parents are behind me, that the parents know the situation and they're with me all the way. They will help me with homework. They will help me de-stress, the rumble at school. But this is the way it's going to be. So again, we're building a very important mechanism of the child, right? Not to take this, oh my God, I can't, but like, yeah, this is what we got and we work with it. Sometimes it happens in life, right? We work with what we've got. So we just work that everybody's different. That's her thing. I do my thing. And if I do everything correct and I check with myself that honestly, I was not disrespectful, I did my work, I'm okay. I'm okay. And the teacher's an adult.
So I think what you're saying as well, what you're touching a little bit on, is that it's important for parents to be on the same side with the child.
Yes, very important. Very
So
important.
they are not with the teacher they are with their child.
First and foremost, it's very important to meet this teacher and to see, in person, what's the position, what causes this friction between the child and the teacher, or children and the teacher. What is the attitude of the facilitator? Does he say, my teacher's always right? Yeah, but that's the way life is or school is. So you also, as a parent, you can prepare a reaction. If they're not willing to bend in any way, to change even the smallest thing, to do trainings or nothing, you have to teach your child to, to build an armor and just go like a tank and, like build some strength in yourself. And if the school is at least thoughtful, they were going to try to do maybe a little bit like inner review, like of what happens with the teaching. Are we too strict? Are we too harsh? Was this unkind? But this doesn't always happen, unfortunately. So the only best thing is to give a child some armor, to go through their day.